country because we don't do research about other countries that would visit other parliament. Then, when we look at the PAC committee now, PAC now a committee where the country and the parliament also and the government trust in them. So like with regards to that, in Sierra Leone, it's not possible for the opposition to take over that kind of seat as a chair. Yeah. And then if we look at the work of the Public Accounts Committee, lobby starts from the Wawubidede, yeah, because we don't follow from the Wawubidede. The Honorable Deputy Speaker, by then, we now the Speaker of the Sierra Leone House of Parliament, we now Honorable Singapore Solomon Thomas, and when Ibidede, it be always so proactive for pulling into MDAs by guided through the Constitution, the Standing Order, and also the Financial Act. Yeah, is guided. It be doing your own bit for let's say monies, and then where MDAs they spend with regards to parliamentary supplementary budget, CC then use them in the right way. Yeah, and if we come now to Ibrahim Tawa Conte, which is the deputy speaker, now doubles as the chairman for the Public Account Committee. To be honest with you, Chairno, and one thing I want to tell you, you see, sometimes you can find following young people leadership. I mean, young people really think, young people really reasonable, young people with they look at say, yes, we have an obligation, we have a tax to give out to the people. Yeah, we have something to do as young people. The young one then rely on we, and the old people rely on we also as young people, because they can always say the young shall grow. Come on, when the young shall grow, they grow with what? With integrity. And when we come to 3 months, when Ibrahim Tawa Conte be there na the committee, we get one committee where they call account.
Let me push the discussion to the question we get for do the 50 billion where the chairman say you're able for collect from people, and inside 3 months. What thing I take on that one day?
All right. I've just want to give you analysis of
no, see, we don't get much time now. Work to time.
Yeah. With regards to the money where the young man don't recover, yeah, it's a good work. It's for we as civil society, we be to look into that. Say, would that not the person where then go give we go at least look say this not to me, not about me party, this not about me district, this not about me tribe, but it's about the country. So like the money where the young man recovered from the PAC, we be see the last time anti-corruption be the joke the kind side. But the anti-corruption not got no right to do that. So this time around, it distinguished between the work of the PAC and the work of the anti-corruption. Yeah, it's a laudable one for we as young people, for say a young man like that man, Ibrahim Tawa Conte, for able to give them money there. And if I go back to the consolidated fund, so it's a nice one and it's a laudable one. We just want to see in another way a young person will get this kind of opportunity by the president or by the people of this country for do the same thing or more than waiting Tawa they do. Because
again, I make a comment quickly. For recover the money now one, but also the process at which the committee they use for recover this money now one, where people on the question for itself. One, you will see the committee just they say no, okay, because it come before the committee, you know, bring document they pay 5,000, than a 5 million only, or this post here. So we know don't how it don't happen. That one the people get questioned with regards to that one day, even though where the chairman can make their ruling and they quote certain provisions them not the law we get the right for do so. You think say that one day prudent enough?
Sure. Well, let me take you back, yeah. We get in parliamentary proceedings, we get what you call fajiri, we get what you call pajiri. Yeah. If you there before the committee, any committee, they get the right for sit as a court of law, any high court, and get the right. for seat. Then get the right for request for witness. I like you there abroad for commodity you can. Let me come to the perjury and fajury. Yeah, we say Ibrahim Tawa stand. Now they are the council now. The committee tell you say when you come before the committee, you present this document. You say this document I spent 30,000 Leone, right? When I knew Leones, now you spend. Then you come before the committee in person. Then now they look at this document. Then what you they tell the committee, it's two different things. What you speak. So the perjury, where they present this document with amount. Then fajury, where they cannot talk, say, now this and this, then they look inside the document, not in the day. So you don't commit perjury. Automatically, that perjury where you commit, you need to pay for that. Because the committee, they sit as high court. And from the committee, whatever, any ruling, where the committee rule, from the Parliament of Sierra Leone, they want for let go Panama Road, you don't need for let go CID. You don't need for let go any police from Parliament or from the committee to the Panama Road. You understand?
When we started discussion with the journalist Fraser, he said this is a novelty. This is not the first committee we will forget that this can amount so far. What do you think about the skills with this committee then they use for bringing out their money also?
Cam, let me tell you. You see, sometimes, as I mentioned, say we need for bringing young people in. The skills where Ibrahim Tawa carried for collect the monies there. If we can remember again, it be there na the accounts committee first when it be stood up na the House of Parliament. That na the fifth Parliament. It be stood up mainly say the House of Parliament is corrupt. If you all can remember, yeah, we all can remember. They say the House of Parliament is corrupt. Seen following by the Honorable Indolo Gevao, himself say the House of Parliament is corrupt. Look, we are in a history of parliaments we read. Yeah, we don't forget all anything like that. So if Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte don't make a plain, when I be do my submission first, I be they try say certain people let me they say maybe the rule that kind of chairperson or that kind of committee about this na me government, about this na me tribe, and this na me district person, so I for take her easy. But we say Ibrahim Tawa Conte from the blues, he make complain all the way now in government, the sitting government, and the ruling government, he make complain say the parliament is corrupt. And he's the first man in the first history from the fourth parliament, fifth parliament. I mean, so up to now he only the person able to before he party, he said the parliament is corrupt. So if that man say the parliament is corrupt, you understand me? He gets so many difficulties in the House of Parliament. Remember, that man be the front seat when the speaker be allocated for him. As soon as that man pronounce say the Parliament of Sierra Leone corrupt, we get what you call immunities, where a member of parliament forget privileges. All those privileges are.
Let me focus on the discussion at the studio. You see, for the take listeners a bit out of the topic. Again, I asked about the skills, and because there are other people before him. There are other people before him.
Coming now, because the skills. What I'm trying to say here is this: because the man we don't announce it in parliament corrupt. So if the parliament corrupt, if he are opportune for get that kind of roles today, so it accounts all kinds of strategy for within the confinement of the law, within the confinement of the Financial Act, within the confinement of the standing order, and also the Constitution of Sierra Leone. So I think with all what they take, they recover now from the laws of the country.
So in your words, you think say the committee don't do justice to the issues?
Oh yes, there's a justice because the law tells me say when you embezzle, you need for do this for the country. You don't need you don't do one. If you count them back, replace them. Let put them there. Come on.
So you think say all the one that appear before the committee we get for do with money issues, misplacement, or not bring documents and for support actions that we then take for spend government corporate inside 2021, 2022. Though really or like level playing field on the for all my way don't fall short and come before the committee. We say no go find A, then I'll find B. Things that want to not happen it since the committee start operation.
Let me tell you, from when I be there with the committee from the 10 of the third parliament or the fourth parliament, Honorable Chariko Kubidede. These are the first committee, the first chairman. We look into the law and they tell you he's guided. If even when they do submission, they always tell you, say, I am guided by the laws of our country. Yeah. Tawa, he did the right thing. And what thing govern we and what thing we they look for as civil society, what we want. Now, would see Ibrahim Tawa, they do, and we just wish for another committee. Let them follow suit.
Okay.
Let them not do it with malice. Let them not do it with grief. Let them not do it with nothing but let them go through the laws we govern we.
Okay, so we all of them go back now studio to quick and bring this report to say the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee in Parliament, Honorable Ibrahim Tawa, consider ask for command them at the Ministry of Technical and Higher Education for bringing supporting documents. Them where they show say them pay about 3 billion loans as subvention to be a foot women and born technical college. It talked to the Public Accounts Committee in Parliament with the request to command them at this particular ministry for the 2021-2022 audit report. Make we listen to this report we are put together. For over 3 months now, the Public Accounts Committee in Parliament is going to meet with different ministry, departments, and agencies and for discuss about how the name come inside the 2021-2022 audit report. First phase of this year, and they will start on a free to say they engage different ministry, departments, and agencies them. And about 1 week back, this committee they meet with local council them across the country. And now they don't come free to back, they engage with different ministry, departments, and agencies them. And inside the second phase of the year in Freetown, they don't meet with the Ministry of Technical and Higher Education. What in the report say about this particular ministry? Make we listen to Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte, the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee.
You analyze, say of the 1,915,200 of expenditure returns submitted for verification, we observe the following.
Yes.
Total PAYE taxes of 383,171 and 239 round from Barefoot Women Solar Engineers Association of Sierra Leone and 144,171 from Bond Technical College were not deducted from salaries and paid to the NRA. That is serious. And withholding taxes totaling 31,466,220 were not deducted from transactions and paid to the NRA. A complete set of solar PV home kits valued at 87,750 was procured, for which procurement records were not submitted for verification. As expenditure returns were submitted for only 37% of the queried amount, we concluded that the issue is unresolved.
The issues with the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee there is. Now the workman them at the Ministry of Technical and Higher Education have been denied, more especially for the period they not pay for workman them, now be a foot women electrical and self-bonds technical college. But this, now they get justification for. Make we listen to what the permanent secretary Gilbert Cooper, now the ministry begin for say on why they not do this.
If we are looking at all of these stringent procedures,
yes,
these rulings, what we'll do as a ministry, say, okay, if you don't want to get into trouble, don't support these institutions again because they're not going to pay.
No, that's what it is. The point the point is, like it was said, say the commissioner's interpretation, irrespective of the nature or wording of a contract of engagement, an individual is an employee as long as the individual receives an employment income. These are not my words.
Correct. Legally, you are correct, sir. But if you know the women at their foot, they will never understand that.
So you make them understand. Before you give them the money, you deduct it.
All right. So, well, as I suggested earlier,
they have to receive 200 million, but after deducting their PAYE, they receive 180 million. You deduct it and give it to them. Whatever they do with it now, they will not understand it. At the end of the day, there will come a time when you present to them that this is your PAYE that we have been paying, or this is your NASI that we have been paying. They will like it.
Even with this them position, Honorable Ibrahim Tawa bin say that not for happen, and for encourage them also for pay them pay. We're going to for contribute to the development of the country economically.
First option is for you to present us with a plan for the settlement of these two amounts: 383,239 for their food and 144 for Bond Technical College. Tabula. That's for the issue of expenditure returns, PAYE for their food and Bond Technical College. The ministry will send us a payment plan indicating the deduction from source to settle the amount not deducted over what period.
this hearing they continue in a Freetown, they engage with different ministry, departments, and agencies, then for go account. But the corporate government give them for spending inside 2021, 2022. But the audit report say they either not use in the right way or not follow the right process and procedure. For the Society for Radio Democracy, me, Achong Nojalo, the report. Welcome back to the program inside Parliament. They come to every Saturday, 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock time. And the program, they give the opportunity both for noting they happen around parliamentary issues. They will do so by what they bring expert and the studio for council conditions. They can't again, Dennis Fraser, seasoned parliamentary reporter and self-journalist with work for the Salon Broadcasting Corporation. I take you back to the provinces. So we spent 12 days, on that agricultural exercise because it be really, really tedious from one district council to the other. We see they're able to attend to some district council and then for do certain issues them and then take them off the discussion because according to them they don't address some of the issues them. But we also said that if I some district council and for Canafrito like Potloko district council, Potloko district council, and also I think the city council, and same way so there was one other one I think
Tonkolili as well.
And even Karine. I think for Karine them come at the hearing before anybody so far. Tell each they attend to them. They not bring to produce a document. Then tell them for go can in an hour, then come and for produce no document. What's your expectation so far from the committee? As then people also go come facing the committee at any time from now?
Well, just like of course we senior CS civil society man in the talk, we colleague in Parliament. The chairman, Honorable Banta Akontewe, double as the deputy speaker of Parliament, don't always they lean on the provisions of the law for address even the probing where the committee don't they go into as we speak. The standing orders then clear, and of course the constitution of Salon clear as to how public officials then forget accounts to the people. And one key institution where the constitution charge with the mandate now audit service Salon. And so after we then can do the audits, the other day I even them on a host then I wouldn't talk about the regulations then. As far as they get in Public Service Act, we now give them the strength for conduct public audits on public officials and public institutions. They also get regulations where the law give them for give strength to their work. Why they say this in Jalo? Now the fact say government officials, whenever they come, then call them for their account for the stewardship, when they call them to account, they always feel like we the media people them want to witch hunting upon them. And in fact, the chairman always they make it clear that the work of PSC not for do witch hunting by any public official, and for just bring you can make it work easy for you. That I know. Well, politicians that's how they are. It's easy for them for take public work. Say okay, they appoint me for Savnaya or they elect me for Savnaya. But also the challenge always there. Now for give account for that stewardship, they always forget say they're not servants of the people. So when you call and say you don't serve this particular office, wait till you get for show for wait till you don't do. And when public money don't they can you hand. Some of them money as well, especially for councils, then they can their hand to go where now in pull on them pocket they go put on a council account. No. Now the people the money. And they come through dues, through local taxes, through property rates, through a lot of other things. And in fact, multinationals really operate in various localities them where they pay to council for property and tax and other royalties. All of that together for a number of the people. So why it be difficult for you for one for account to that? So always the chairman don't make it clear now that if una not present documentation for sure how una use them corporate, una get me for content with. And always when they come, for example, bringing into account the Kaine district, when in some of them, you remember we been the Bo district that end when in some of them for come for bring the documentation, so the committee will be start na Kenema. But because president get engagement the committee will get for move down to Bo for deal with both a blend of the southeast and this district and the south and the east of Salon. So that was the blend. When Kaine, then someone them for come Nabo, then come, then call it. And the people them where the audit they recommend say for provide answers to recommendations there, not be show up. The chairman be magnanimous enough and tell them say, okay, let we meet now. So he then come McKinney by then. He say let we meet now Potloko. And then when they come Potloko, that already late for McKinney. You see how the scheme they play. Already late for each na McKinney. But when they come and Potloko, now they first come. Now they first can the hearing in the morning. Then come alone to enforce them, be give it. Then obviously be give it can be already far. When it comes to the now, chairman asking for police the documents where the audited them don't request for. Where they caption like 2021 and 2022 audit report. Now they see them over 30 minutes the waste the committee in time. They never present any of the chairman Miguel for will say, in fact, a one for it fine pandem. But because they come early enough or whatever for the sittings, it's okay, nothing on a meeting in Freetown, you are stood down. And then self not stop there. Aside from Kaine, of course the Poloko District Council. In fact, you've been there jokingly with chairman they talking about. Say Poloko District and City Council alone. Of all the other councils, then they will issue them. He say in fact now like a baggage. We then get for accounts too. So all of the issue are in fact I probably go into the audit service salon and work. Now that even after we then conduct the regular audit, the annual audit, they also they make recommendation and writes to some of the MDs here for respond to some of the queries the way there is. Some of them not even be sent for misappropriation of public funds. Some of them are just questions. For example, council implements projects for a number of people of salon. You remember Robin Debo? There was the culvert project, now Johnny Layout, where council, the body state council implements. There was another one, the Bo Clubhouse project, where the body state council oversee. That particular property in question now, done in a private person in hand. When they run them for a number of council. Now, according to the understanding we'll get from that particular hearing, now that this private company now don't get ownership over this. How will happen? Questions are yet to be answered. So all of them, some of them, they capture the audit service they work. They don't provide answers. When they call them now for come before the committee, they feel it.
Then bring the question, what do they expect from Putloko exactly where you make mention of where, according to the chairman in your words, he said the issues are more than again at the audit report for answer to pass within all the district council and we combine at the southeast region get for answer. What do they expect from
I don't say imagine that kind because chairman only make it clear and committee member then I remember the other time Nabi Honorable Emile Lulutonge been talk and say chairman this cannot be this not go continue for be the way out. For the number then come, okay, not this document here so we be one for present, but don't get her now. Say not for be the way out. So chairman be long term that going forward in other audits, not even by documentation. For the fact that you don't present the document during the time the auditors then be request for, you get a fine of 5 million olions as per the regulations at the PFM.
Again, one thing me observed throughout this year in that all of the people they call forward now the finance officer, the chief administrator, but we not suicide and someone like the district council chairman or the city council mayor. You think they themselves not get something for answer?
Well, I feel so, but like according to the Local Government Act of 2009, the chief administrators them, and of course, then they play that internal control mechanism. They are in fact like the vote controllers for these councils. So the corporate business, how they go, how they implement projects, then are the custodian, they know how everything obtains. So before even the mayor go say we get for do this project now X, Y, and Z or whatever, they come to you. So you get a full knowledge of them. So you be like the greatest responsibility. Like if I can more that one day, you be like the greatest responsibility. I imagine a situation whereby it was Cambia district after they don't be like a crying baby. We not collect tax, we call them the waiting and call. Then now they even ask them for produce list of debtors where all council. You imagine the internal auditors sit down there, they say I will not submit the list to the outgoing chief administrator. Chief administrator tell and say, he will not tell and for give the list to the incoming and chief administrator. So you can see that kind and keep business where they play between some of them government work failing for realize say the stewardship one they provide, the service one they provide now for any number of people. And then go for question at the end of the day.
I can't say also Ibrahim, make we take the discussion back now Freetown said and they engage now different ministry departments and agencies them and this time around, even though Parliament done recess the committee actively they work and the question them particular set of people here. So you see this for bringing any change when it comes to people being accountable for how they spend government couple next year or going forward with regards to all who I don't see the studio how this committee before pinpoint to make people be accountable for the actions and when they spend government couple.
To be honest with you, they bring changes to the MDs them. How will they bring changes to the MDs them? In a way that waiting this young man they do recently, it trigger other people, right? It trigger other people, it trigger other MDs them. Some even they call themselves. Say, that bobo, they make play. Una put ourselves together. I don't day we are an MDA supposed for day before the committee. And they call themselves. Say, but today if una go and prepare on ourselves. So, is this kind of thing we want to see in this small nation? Sierra Leone, a very small nation, where we need people for account for their stewardship. It's a small nation. So we believe, say, by the trend where this young man they go with the 16 members of the committee, we believe, say, this go bring changes because they don't they put things in place for 2024. Yes, because now it's time for do the audit 2023 for coming up 2024. So we get for see what you get for happen. Yeah. Because ain't no put on straight say the 2023 for mid of 2024 ain't get for be one of its kind. So I believe say waiting they go on right now at the House of Parliament, although the House of Parliament on the on recess, but the PAC not go on recess and the chairman also not go on recess. He's sacrificing recess. Yes, some man don't go out. He don't go abroad. Some man don't go sit down in a village. But he decides say, I need for work for the country. This is my mandate as a chairman of this committee. I need for work. And we believe say, as civil society, the last time I was on AYV, they asked me the same question. What I be end up for say as me answer is that we need for committed as young people. We need for committed as people of this country. Yeah, don't ask what the country did for you. Ask yourself, what do you do for the country? So now we get to ask the MDAs. Let you as a ministry, department, and agencies, or like the Ministry of Health, not ask what the ministry don't do for you. You ask what you don't do for the ministry because you were there. Now you're not the ministry. Because if you are not there, there is no ministry. Yeah. So we believe say by the power of God, because let me tell you, Motaman they change. Maybe Abidina AYV, they asked me, say, if he Honorable Tawa Conte be enough for be the deputy speaker, Singapore Thomas come the speaker of the house. So whose action we then will take? They neither be regulated by the party or neither they regulated by the president. My answer is I make it so clear that the president in a state house, parliament is parliament. Although, yes, the president is a member of parliament, he gets a seat, an exclusive seat. We're not putting off for Sudan Day. The day when you go to Sudan Day, a state open way for address the people of this country. Nobody knows for Sudan Day. I make a complaint say, I believe say the 6th parliament, the president no go put hand there. The president go concentrate in a state house. And we were in a parliament at the parliament. Yeah, for concentrate in a parliament and for do the work of parliament. If that be the case, we go able to win. Within the Hamburg win, for lay you then a higher position. Like when you there as a reporter in a parliament, you want to take up a decision. Or you want air some report where you don't gather somebody just call you from. No blue say bo party man that report say no yeah mo. So this is what we don't want. That's why I said it on AYV. I said, President, we don't need you right now in our parliament. You time then our parliament. When you time can, we'll give you time. I like it there, they say 1 hour, 2 hours. That's your right. But today, after we don't get a speaker, the deputy speaker, give them chance. Give them power. Empower them. Talk to them. Mentor them for them to see the reason for them to come and work for you. Not only for you, but for the people of this country. So we believe, yes, we believe, say, they will follow the trend and the people will look into, say, no, the way this committee they go and the chairman is a transparent. So now we say begin for account for waiting and they give you for law spend.
In an interview where I get with the chairman, he tell me outright, say, this 50 billion are just a start. Again, more for collect. You foresee that for happen as the committee will speedily wrap up by the end of September.
Let me shock you. All waiting they collect, so you know in which way they collect them? Now GST they so for so. Now GST are here first. It get 4 folds them. But more the discussion they go, will go unfold them.
You see them for collect more than what you don't collect.
Oh yes. Yes, because there are more MDAs and there are more business people. You understand me? One, we are dealing with government entity. We are dealing with also private entity. So all of those two produce those two institutions. As I say, even if it's serious, the committee member serious, no interference of any political party or any head of state it will collect more than what.
The audit report 2021-2022 say billions of billions go unaccounted for. They only don't collect like 50 billion. You see them even forget close to what's actually missing because that's not the focus.
Come again, sir.
The CD committee forget close to actually what's been missing and accounted for inside 2021 according to the audit report.
Okay.
Out of all the huge chunks of money where the report say people not be able to account for how they spend. And you see this committee has to be able to recover even half of that one day.
I they give you yes, I they give you to 4 months to 5 months. 4 months to 5 months. Make us say we don't need any interference. The committee don't need any interference. The chairman don't need any interference. If the chairman, they're not the regulator. We expect for let it collect even more than waiting million loss. We expect that.
He sense anything like somebody the influencer or one for influencer because he's keep on saying this word since the start of the discussion.
You know why? You're not alone. Yeah, as a civil society where they work with parliament, I don't the parliament also from not 3 presidents them something like that don't pass.